Alright, let's get it underway then. Triple bill of punishment games, starting with Football Manager 2003 to 2004, was submitted by Matty Mayo. And if you are somehow not familiar with the premise, I run challenges, normally every week. Been a bit ropey over the past few weeks. That's not without reason, though. Any case, when I fail one of my challenges, I have to run a punishment game, as submitted by subscribers to the channel. Matthew Mayo decided on this game, but beyond that, we've also got Seven Kingdoms 2 and We Happy Few, which we'll also be running. When we have a punishment game, the ballpark is that we... ballpark. We normally go for each punishment game for about 2 hours. On rare occasions it's less, on even rarer occasions it's more, because it backfires and ends up being a game that I really want to play a lot of. I can't see that happening with a portable Game Boy version of Football Manager when the real big deal on the PC couldn't keep me entertained for all that long. In any case, let's play with good old English here. I don't know what divisions mean in football terms. Oh, crivens. Middlesbrough! Right. Make one of my buddies back home happy or incredibly sad by playing as Middlesbrough here. Okay. This big pixel face is... Oh god, where's my timer? Right. I gotta keep that going so that I know when we're done with this atrocity. So, I'm very interested in managing a club. I would really like to be a manager of this club, so feels like a dating sim here. I'd really like to be one. Well, we are interested in having you as our manager. Let's see what you have to offer me. £40,000 a year to manage a football club? Forgive me for thinking that that's very low. Ah, but we get bonuses, of course. We could inflate that to more than double if we just perform well. Sounds good. Let's get some negotiations going. Do you know how to play football games correctly? You press Alt F4 and start OpenTTD. Well, you have to understand these management games are all about your commitments. Commitments to the team, commitments to performance and goals. And we are committed to playing our punishment games. It's part of the contract to doing the streaming around here. Congratulations, we have a new manager. James, this was easy. This is my first job. I only tolerate the highest standards here in Middlesbrough. You'd better meet them. I'm confident I can do that. So I have no idea how to play this game. I don't have the instruction manual. I don't have instructions at all, really. But we do have a save game button, so that sounds good. Error saving. Oh, okay. Better not guff up then. Right, so I assume we have a team here. A lot of menus within menus here. Middlesbrough has all these characters. I don't know if they are historical or not. But the very idea that Middlesbrough has footballers worth several million seems all sorts of wrong. Lots of them, no less. Is this really what we have as Middlesbrough? We have our our star player is worth £10 million apparently. We're playing Dockside, I've heard of Dockside. 35,000 people to get themselves mushed apart there. Average finances, okay, great information. What can we do with this? I don't know. Oh, I can check out individuals. Can I sell my individuals? I will arrange this meeting for you at the earliest possible time. Okay, so we're selling off, I don't even know who, but I'm sure that's not important. Can we look at our club fixtures? We have none. What about our statistics? Middlesbrough won the League Cup in 03 and 04. You've got a lot to live up to. Oh no. I thought we'd be playing easy modo if we played as Middlesbrough. Ah, but surely that means we've got a great team, and I can be carried by them. Got a player search? Oh, it's just like Crusader Kings. What is this even doing? Hurry up. Oh wow, some footballers are pretty overpaid. Especially that Henry in Arsenal. So I can check each of these guys out and we could make them an offer. I get my own secretary doing all the work for me. Okay, that's cute and all. What else is there? News. Transfers, schedules. Okay, I'm very not interested in any of that. Can we have some game, please? Right, so it looks like you can pass by hour or day by day. So I assume these are a bunch of people that want to talk to me, starting with Paul Birch. Introductory meeting. Is this Birch? I wanted to introduce myself as the first team coach. Would you like to discuss any aspects? I'm a little busy. What do you have in mind for training? I'm very keen on the training schedule, actually. I don't know what this 1 at the top is, or even if it's a 1 or a 7. Maybe it's the time, as in 7 AM and 1 PM. So I could make them get up at 1 AM to do all their training. That sounds like fun. Intensity. Nothing but intensive fitness for the whole lot of them. No resting allowed. Oh, I can't not have them rest there. I don't know what these things are. Set piece? Nay idea. Anyway, that sounds good to me. Get up at 1 AM and do your training. Okay, boss, I'll make these changes. See you with a training report. Excellent. Alright, how about you, Adrian? The type of training they do at AM, PM 1 means they're all resting. Oh! Oh, crap. Right. Rejig, rejig. Okay, that means I can have them not rest. So they do intensive fitness, whereas what I could make them do after that is even more intensive fitness. We'll just wear our team out so that actually playing the game will feel like relative luxury to them. I mean, I made a pretty good manager during the World Cup Championship punishment game I had to do. Sure, this will work out as well. Right, let's get ourselves away from here somehow. Back to my schedule. We next up have Adrian Johnson, our youth coach. Sure, what's all this about? I should introduce myself, I'm your youth coach. Yeah, we need to talk. What is it you want to talk about? I'm gonna be letting you go. What, seriously? You haven't even seen what I can do. I don't care. Get your things and go. See the chairman about some compensation. Okay, now that we've thrown down the actual threat, he'll surely work harder for us, so I'll be watching your performance closely. Okay, I promise I won't let you down. Okay, we're just making an impact here. That's Junicho Pernam, one of the best free kickers of all time. Isn't Pernambuco one of the places in Brazil that we established in OpenTTD? One of us is all sorts of losing it. Umit. Ah, the physio. Right. Let's go and talk to him. James, there's some weirdos hanging around in Middlesbrough. I wanted to introduce myself as a club physio. I'm pleased that you see me. We need to talk. I'm concerned that you do not have the ability to do a good job for me. You've not seen my work yet. I want to bring in my own team, so that means I'm going to sack you. There we go. Physio's out the door. I didn't trust him anyway. How does the bank... I wonder if I can go and sack the bank manager as well. I wanted to let you know the services, the bank, and off. None of these guys look like people I've seen around Middlesbrough. Ruling with an iron fist, just keeping everybody on their toes here. I'm not very interested in you. No, it's the bank. I need to work on the finances here. How do I get a meeting with you? Finances hub, there's a finance option at the bottom. Excellent. Your assistants will arrange a meeting with me. Next available spot. Are you usually available straight away? I usually see reasonably quickly. Goodbye. How very curt. And Juninho, our player agent. Okay. What would you like to talk to me about? I was going to put your player on transfer list. Your player is on the transfer list because I want to sell him. Raise some money. Strengthen the other key areas. You decided to sell my player before certain others. I decided he... Yes, I'm sorry, but the player is on the transfer list. Very unfair. Okay, I don't even know who I put on the transfer list, but I'm sure it's not important. So, we've not one but two meetings with the chairman on Wednesday here. Okay, let's do it, I guess. Hello, Mr. Chairman. I've had to block your transfer deal. Why? We've reached the maximum squad size allowed. But didn't I just put someone on the transfer list? You do know now. Jinx, the world of football is a harsh place. I'm also wondering that, Nemi Blub. I'm hoping for some football at some point. Other than just talking to these floating heads, it's like I'm playing Brain Age for the DS. Thinking of it, what year is this game? 2003 to 2004? But don't sport games come out the year before that they actually have them title, so maybe the DS is a couple of years later. How things stand where transfer funds are. How much have we got? Ooh, I'd take that money and run. 5 million schmackaroos. I hardly think that's enough to get the players that I want. And you'll have to sell some of the ones we have. Do a good job, I might let you have some more money. Yes, Scipio. Okay, so there's a lot of talking to people and a lot of not football. Okay. I guess if we just go next, it's next day. Carlo Putin. Ah, TV deal. Now that's the kind of money making we're looking for. If I just hit next, do I skip all of this? Okay, no, it just takes me to the next thing we have to do. 5 PM meeting with Carlo, let's have it. This is awful, says Pepper. Well, Pepper knows a thing or two about football management. Surely this is the upper echelon of football managing games. And imagine, you could have this portably with your Game Boy Advance that has no backlight. Game Boy Advance was not very good. Glad I didn't have one. My older brother had one. Played on it a little bit and went, nah, this is naff. I actually preferred to play in the original Game Boy to that. I have information. Okay, great. You're gonna... Whoa, £480 million. How can I not have that? Thanks. You got anything else? No, they don't. How do I get that £400 million? So, next day... How are our football players doing with all that training that I'm giving them? Commercial mana. I could just fire these people if they're poor. Oh, okay. Just clicking on contract decides that we will change up their contract. Fair enough, what else we got? What kind of tactics do we use here? All looks a bit pants, right? Why don't you just put all your players up front and charge? I don't understand football. Maybe it's something to do with the offside rule. That's over 4 years, Jake. They just don't give you a big sack of 480 million off. That's why everything's going to pot with football, right? Okay, I honestly don't know what I'm looking at here. Okay, GK is goalkeeper. Right back, centre back, left back. I don't know who's right or left. Right middle. Cameras. Lamp. Don't know what those are. Center strike. And I guess these other folk are backups? I don't know. I just do not know. Nor will I claim to know. When's the next match? I wanna fight. Alright, figures we got no fixtures. People have been moving around, fair enough. Come on, please game, give me some football. I recognize the other adverts, but is that tuna? Or what is tuna? That's lost on me. Put on, new contract with my commercial manager. And the chairman wants to talk about club sponsorship deals. Yes, please. What can I do for you? I'm impressed. I'd like to offer you a new contract. I was going to offer you a new contract, but I have changed my mind. I'd rather you didn't waste my time. Oh god, the chairman's such a scary looking chap. Add the details of the new sponsorship deal. International insurance, £7 million for 3 seasons, an upfront of £3.5 million. I would have thought we could get a better deal. Are you criticizing me? Yeah, that's a really crappy deal that you've got. Listen, if you can get some results on the pitch, then the new club might be more marketable. I haven't even seen the pitch. I don't know where it is. Punishment game. Which game did you fail? Jinx, which games haven't I failed lately? That's actually a good question. I'll tab out and check. According to my list of all weekly one-shots that I've run, my poor performance at What the Golf has earned me this. Sadly, the music cuts out every time I tab out of this, but what's a man to do? Right, another day of nothing happening. Followed by Ipswich. What's going on with Ipswich? Meeting with the when's the actual football start? And how's my knackered team doing, by the way? Status is normal. I don't know what listed means. But hopefully they're going to be very good now that I've been working them to the bone in their training with my much better training regime. Alright, what's happening in Ipswich? 40,000 a year to have a couple meetings every other day. Sounds like the life, right? Think of all the side hustles you could work if you had a job where you got paid to do pretty much nothing. That was security through and through. We've had our eyes on one of your players. Would you like to make a bid? That's not any real money. Yeah, it's a terrible offer. What is your problem with the offer? This is more like what I want. Will you pay it? How do I change the offer? There we go. How about you offer me a much more reasonable sum of all of the freaking money? Oh, how do I make this go up faster? There we go. About 100 million sounds more reasonable for our champion here. I'll not be paying that much. I'm sorry. It was worth a try. You gotta make sure people know where you stand on these kinds of matters, or else you just get walked all over. Listed means that you have made them available on transfer. It means transfer listed. I thought the transfer was blocked by the chairman. Right, a meeting with the chairman of... Possible bid for Alan Wright? I do not understand, but sure, what's going on? Other floating head? I've decided to make a transfer bid on one of your players. Oh, see, now that's a better offer. But I can't help but feel that it could be better. I want more. I want 1.5 million for them, please. I'll not be held to ransom. So this seems pretty good. I think you should just list all your players and then try and squeeze every penny out for them. Also, when do we actually get to play some football? Oh, don't worry, we figured out corruption in Sports and Motorsport Manager. The moment I went and told Naito to take a pit just so he wouldn't take first place so I didn't have to pay him extra. A lot of people lost a lot of points over that one. Sell all your players, make a profit. I don't think Jake quite understands football. I think I've got it understood better than most, Eldon. You're only in July, a couple months I think. My god, this is why it's a punishment game. Because there's no actual game, it's just endless teasing for potential game. Dear god, that 5-head. We'd like to make the following offer. Oh, see, now they're making some actual offers. Great. That's nice, but it could be slightly nicer. I would like £4 million, please. Yeah, there we go. Will you arrange for me to meet the player? I'm glad you agree. You drive a hard bargain. I've carried out stage 1 of the transfer though. Goodbye. So surely I have a lot of money now. Where do I check my finances? Statistics. Team information. Finances. There we go. Current bank balance at £7.3 million. There we go. Sponsorship coming in. Wait, it was just sponsorship. Where's the money I get for that transfer? Also, how do I get myself some new players? I don't know who I sold, but it's probably not important. Alan Shearer, he's the man to sign. I don't even know how to sign, but maybe if I do a player search. Well, I don't know how to search for him. You sold your first goalkeeper, well that's fine. The enemy won't even get a chance to score any goals at us. Jake just sold one of the best goalkeepers in Premier League history. Yeah, but I'm sure we can do better. I wonder if that means I can do a player search for a goalkeeper. Wait, no, I've got a backup goalkeeper. How do we know if they're any good? Couldn't I just get the cheapest one? Is anybody free? Look at this. This guy. Oh, Crivens. I want that back. I saw a guy at the bottom. Takes a fair while to scroll through in this game. Fortunately, my Game Boy Advance is hacked to go really fast when I need it to. Look at that thing. Bezant. 44-year-old. Okay. How about this geriatric goalkeeper? I've got an offer for you. Who is Schwarzer? Proposed transfer away from the club. Well, if you make it worth my while. It's interesting. May I have a look at the transfer deal that you have accepted? Of course, take a look. This is that 4 million guy that we signed away, right? Well, I will have to speak to my player, but I think he'd rather stay at the club. Well, too bloody bad. Suppose it's up to him in the end. No, it's not. We need the money. You should place him on the transfer list. Look, just go and discuss some teams. Yeah, no. Ah, so it sounds like the deal isn't sealed until he actually agrees to it. Proposed transfer away. Hello, what can I do? It's fallen through! He didn't feel the move was right for him. I'm putting him on the transfer list. I have to sell him. I'm afraid I've had to block one of your transfer deals for... What? We've reached the maximum squad size allowed. I think this is a problem before, right? This needs to be dealt with. So I need to put people on the transfer list to clear up space to get my geriatric goalkeeper. Right, so I go to staff, I go to the squad list, and then I need to start listing them, right? I'm guessing that's the sell option. So our man Schwarzer, he should be listed now. That cripes, what was that? I don't think I want to know what that was. He is listed, however. Who else could probably be listed? This Mendieta seems like they'd be worth a good bit of money. So if we put you on the sell list. And who else? Maybe I should get rid of someone who looks pretty useless as well. I think I saw somebody who's only worth a little bit. There we go. Mr. Cooper. You're out of here as well. That should free up some space to get our geriatric. Ooh, press L and R for different things. Ah, we have skills, right. In that case, let's have a look at the skills of Schwarzer. Very strong, very much in control, not aggressive enough, so he needs to go. If you're hoping to win a game, you should not sell your best players. Sell the cheap players, not the expensive ones, but then I won't get much money for them. Oh, right, those are general skills. The match skills. Holy crivens. Look at that. I can see why you're worth what you're worth. What about that $10 million man? I'm just not seeing £10 million of worth in this. Just change the name of the club to Fire Sale FC. Alright, let's get away from the... Can we please have a game? Anybody who knows their football, tell me when the season actually starts. Transport Baron to sale at the football club. You don't understand it, right? Football is all a game of chance anyway. So what we do is we sell all these extortionately expensive players. We bring in some really cheap players. We luck out to win a few games that make our players seem better than they are. We sell them for incredible amounts of money. Bring on the new bloods, rinse and repeat. And then using your money, set up a really good youth football league so you can bring in people for practically free. They're happy to just play for your team. Then you don't have to even pay for the crappy guys to begin with. That's running it as an industry. Okay, there's sure is a whole lot of nothing happening here. Right, Mr. Cooper. Your future at the club is in my hands. I've decided to put your player on the list. Why is it his player? Why is it not my player? Why have you decided to sell them? Chairman's orders. I will let him know. Oh, okay, good. Chairman, what would you like to know? Fixtures, new season. Would you like to set the new ticket prices? You can set 3 grades of price. 3 is the cheapest. Sounds a bit complicated. No. We need to change some prices here. Change the cheapest and then set the percentage. Oh, there's only one way to do this, clearly. Middlesbrough fans are very dedicated. They'll be only too happy to pay the appropriate amount. Make sure your ticket prices are set for you. Thank you kindly. Mendieta. Time to talk about your future at the club. I'm going to sell your player. Why? I need the money. So my player has to suffer because of the club's financial position? I'm not even so... Oh. Nothing but sorry. Birch. Pre-season. We should be looking at arranging some pre-season friendlies. How many would you like? 2 or 3 should be enough, coupled with training. Season is fast approaching. Thank God. Set the season ticket prices. Didn't I just do that? Set the prices. You can't go lower than the season ticket prices. It's a little unfair. People coming to every game paying more than those who come less often. Sounds about right. This is very expensive. Match day tickets will have to be set at this price or higher. Good. Chance to think, inform the commercial team. Didn't I just sack my commercial team? They might expect less people to come to the matches now that you only have 3 footballers in the team. Yay! And that's still 2 more than necessary. It's fine. If we have fewer people coming to the matches, then they'll have an exclusive aura to them. Good lord, could we have anything happening in this game? I didn't know many people with the Game Boy Advance. In fact, I knew 2 people. My best friend and my brother. Both of them had Game Boy Advances. My brother kept hold of his one, but my friend, his one was stolen from him by a Frenchman. Middlesbrough versus... Ooh, great. Looks like we get to have a game. What's your position in the game exactly? Shouldn't a chairman be higher than a manager? I believe the chairman is higher than the manager. That's why he comes and blocks our deals. What happens if you get enough red cards or injuries that you can't have 7 players on the pitch there, Pepper? Plus, look at this. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players on the pitch. And what is tuna? Oh, those must be advertising things that go around the side. Disgusting. Right, River Plate. Let's go to the match. We need some tactics here. Wait, the tactic. Ah, here's the tactic. Now, I'm a fan of a full frontal assault. Why can't we have 6 or more on the front, though? Wait, this doesn't seem right. 5-3-2? I don't think I understand the layout here. 4-4-2. Oh, the last number is the one closest to the others. 3 seems to get us the most. That seems quite nice. Let's go with that. Ooh, let's go with that. Defenders, midfielders, attackers. And what was the extra number there, Heldon? Oh wait, we don't even get to see the game? You need to play a lot better than that, team. Well, that was terrible. I need my water bottle ready to throw at these people. Also, who's River Plate? So, this game doesn't actually have any football in it whatsoever, apart from the little animated football that shows our loading time. This game is actually just menu and scheduling simulator. You could exchange the football element for just about anything else. You could be managing ants in a colony, or cloud watching outings. I think I can see why this is a punishment game then. Match versus Valence. Ooh, I like that because it looks like violence. Violence versus Middlesbrough. Clearly the tactics weren't working last time. Let's shift it up a bit. We can see how they're playing 4-4-2 very well. Let's have it. Oh, I can switch it out mid-game as well. Half-time, 0-0. Do people actually come and watch practices? Do we charge people for practice? I'm starting to question it being a good punishment game, but now I understand there's just nothing of substance in this game. Do we get penalties if it's full-time draw? Or is that not how friendlies work? I guess that's not how friendlies work. Paul Birch, time for that training. Clearly our training is not sufficient. Worst players is Jobber and Cooper. Very interesting. I'm not sure that's very accurate. I'm not very impressed with your work. If you're not happy, there's nothing much I can do. I'll be forced to terminate your contract if you don't do better, my friend. I'll make an effort to improve my own performance, and that's more like it. Keep them on their toes. I call the shots around here. I should coach the MCP from Tron. We have some scary people here in Middlesbrough. Shanks. This must be someone's idea of fun. We've been monitoring one of your players who'd like to make an offer for Bradley. Well, that doesn't sound very good to me. I need a lot more money. I need at least £1.2 million for Bradley. Not paying that much? Well, too bad. Birch. Transfer deadline is in a month's time. I don't know what that means. So give me another. Maybe you can't transfer players outside of pre-season. Which would have made a lot of sense for Motorsport Manager. There was a lot of jiggery pokery we could do with transfers. But it's fun to do jiggery pokery. I want to tell you my expectations. If we could sneak into a European place this season, I don't know what that means, Chairman. I think we should be aiming high. I can't say we can aim higher. You're certainly expecting a lot there. I want this club to be successful. I'm sure you do. What an antagonistic relationship we have with the floating head. Yeah, I'm not sure this game really has chicken suits in it, Barcode. Well, there's a lot it doesn't have. My scouts have been raving about one of your players. Christie. I don't know what CS is, but I think I need a bit more money. I'm thinking 5 million. Okay, nobody wants to make these payments. I can only assume it's a very simplistic economic model in this game, but I don't know how much people are willing to pay. Okay. Is that a real match or a friendly versus Fulham? It says league match, so I assume it's the real deal. Fulham are doing 4-4-2. We are not. Only one person on the offensive just seems all sorts of wrong. That's probably why we're not scoring any goals. We need a bigger offense. 3-3-1-3. Have at. They immediately nail us to the wall. Okay, someone take out Basler. There are colours in the characters, I don't know what they mean. Ooh, I think if it's gold, they're in peak form. Look at that, 90s. Including a flashing 95, that must be really good. Ah, there we go. Christie's leveling the playing field. Saha is leveling us, though. It's the final few minutes of the... Oh, okay. They're booked, I guess. I don't know what that means. Right, so we had an actual fight there, which we lost. Very unfortunate, but it's just a warm-up. They've been booked. Another foul means they get sent off. Wow, a lot of our players falling foul then. Thanks. They couldn't even do a little bit of top-down 2D simulation of the football match. There really is no actual football here. I've decided to make a transfer bid for Christie. Well, Christie is our only goal scorer ever, so I'm definitely going to need a lot more money than that. 5 million. Yeah, no, they're not being held to ransom. Right, let's go to Leeds. I've been to Leeds a couple of times. It's all right. What are Leeds all about? Ratings between 6 and 7, with an 8 in there. What about us? Ooh, our ratings are considerably lower, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's have that match. Then again, what can we do about our tactics? Let's go for the 3-6-1. Take him down, lads. Oh, wow, there goes Christie. They are the £5 million man. Wait, a red for Milner? That must be a red card. I wonder what they did. Hopefully they didn't injure one of our players. We get the yellows. Fine by me. So, completely destroying a far superior team. That's Middlesbrough for you. Why do I get the feeling Jake will still be playing this a week down the road? Because you are deluded. That's not going to happen, Flopsy Doodle. We've played better Football Manager games than this, that's for sure. Right, all very good. Where's my praise for winning? Come to think of it, where's my bollocking for losing? Can I go and yell at the team for a bit? Manager fact file? Well, that's a brutal amount of earnings so far. I can resign! Oh, no, don't actually resign. I just want to see what it would do. I can go and talk to the chairman as well, it seems. What do the TalkSport News have to say about our great performance? Not a whole lot. About my future at the club. What can I do for you? Nothing. I'm sorry to have wasted your time. You must have something you wanted to tell me. Only that I'm very happy to be manager of this club. Well, I'm happy that you are the manager. Speak to you later. Aww. If only he knew. So I just had a meeting where we exchanged a few words. An hour later we have another meeting, so this is why I make £40,000 a year. I was wondering if you could spare some money. How about a new contract? My performance deserves one. Look at that match we just won. I'd rather leave it for now. Wait until we're near expiring. Keep up the good work. Ugh. Why is my club lighter and wallet heavier? Hey now, Pancho, we're being told that Middlesbrough actually won the 2003 something league. I don't know what different... I think it was Premier League, right? Wolverhampton, I've heard that name before. Let's bring them down. Now we're going to switch up our tactics. We are going to go... I wish there was just a much more aggressive thing. 3-5-2 seems fairly aggressive, right? Pearson with 11 and 10. Completely envelop the team with 5 through 9. 2 to 4 offer moral support. Bring him down, Middlies. There we go. Don't know what kind... Ooh, Christ, no, there's that Miller again. Wait, Miller again? We didn't fight Wolverhampton before, did we? Middlesbrough haven't won the league in about 100 years. Okay, maybe somebody was pulling my leg then. Alright, we're getting penalties? We can't end on a draw, can we? What's that number at the top anyway? 28,330. How can you have a draw in a league match? The fans won't like that. Although we're going to have the newspapers, Middlesbrough win 0-0. Number at the top is the amount of attendees. Attendees. There's more than one competition to win per season. I don't get it. Oh well, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 draw. We're giving our fans everything. If your team won every game, it would get boring going to the matches. There needs to be some action. You need to not really know what's actually coming. And your chairman needs to be full of the banter. Alright, what's this about Leicester, sir? Meeting with the chairman to discuss a possible bid for Mark Wilson. I thought I made my offers ages ago. My scout's been raving about one of your players. I'd like to make an offer for... Well, they haven't done anything good for me. I need a bit more money than that. I need 1.9 million. Okay, they're not having any of me. I'm reminding you the transfer deadline is in 1 week. No. I would get moving on any bids now. Talk to you later. Right. We should be looking for amazing new team players. So for that we... Ooh, can I improve our facilities? It's a Red Cross, not allowed those. We can build a new good medical facility. We already have a good medical facility. Ah, we could build an excellent medical facility. I don't want medical facilities though, I want... What do I want? Better training facilities, perhaps? A better shop? Oh my days, we can have a shop to make extra money. Well then. We're gonna have the Superstore. And what else can we have? Right, we need to develop our stadium. How exactly? I don't know. Can we have ourselves a... Oh god, look at those costs. We currently have the Dockside Stadium with 35,000 capacity. And remember, we got over 2/3 of that filled up despite our incredible costs. So how do I... Can I actually choose a crappier stadium for us? Whatever, let's try and get ourselves a level 5 one regardless. Chairman, what do you want to know? I have looked at your plans for development of a new merchandising outlet. Great, what do you think? I think the plans look fine, here are the details. Excellent. Well, there we go. Spending money to make money. 03-04 league was won by Arsenal, Jake. Undefeated in any game. Well, we're going to go and defeat Arsenal then. Shouldn't be hard. They've got both Arse and LOL in their name. Meeting with chairman, discuss a possible bid for Bradley Jack. All these bid things. Maybe I should be making some bids of my own. Nah, the True Blue team is fine. It's like when you play Blitzball. If you use anything other than the OG Besaid Aurochs, then you're just a traitor, really. We've got an eye on Bradley. I'll just have him, man. Your offer is not very suitable. I think you should pay... Oh, I can't lower it. Alright, 100 million then. Just buy Arsenal players. Ooh. Now there's an idea. Can I do a search for players who are... Did I actually manage to get rid of any of my players? Team information... There must be a way to search or poach for other players. Maybe you're meant to do the search for everybody, which takes a while. And then... Ah, like Mr. Henry from Arsenal. Just make an offer for them. And then who else is apparently very good and Arsenal-y? Gilberto. I had a waiter called Gilberto long time ago. Right, I'll make an offer for you as well. I wonder if we could just lowball all of these Arsenal folks. Ljungberg. You're coming in. Alright, get back to my schedules. Alright, let's have that in Tottenham. That earned us a draw. What position gave us a good result? I've forgotten. Probably something like the 3-3-1-3. That sounds about right. Oh, right, what's Tottenham up to? Oh, I can't see Tottenham. Not a lot of players watching this, although Tottenham seems to be destroying us. Oh, really destroying us. Doherty. Oh, weren't you a snooker player? Pete Doherty? Uh-oh, chairman wanted to talk to me 3 times. That can't be good. I've had to block... Oh, of course, he doesn't want us doing transfers because we haven't... Can I just fire some players then? He's probably just going to be blocking everything. Okay, right, so we should really do something about that. So we go team information, staff, squad list. Let's just fire some people to make room. Who are we going to fire? You there, Cooper. Is that really all we can do in that? Must be someone else I can fire. No geriatrics on the team here, despite my best efforts. Right, let's sell you as well. And let's find someone else to sell. Stockdale, silly name, you get out of here as well. And then I'll see if I can get that geriatric and 2 Arsenal players with that. Back to my schedule. Discuss his future at the club. Right, they're going on the list. He does not feature in my future plans. please explain to him. Well, too bad. Stockdale, you're also going away. There's nothing worse than being stuck on the transfer list. That does sound pretty mortifying. Better remove him from the transfer list before you offer him a new deal. I don't really know what's going on, but whatever. Oh, what's all this about? Colin Cooper, wage, term, blah 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 blah. Wait, what just happened here? I don't really know, but I'm sure it doesn't matter. Gareth Southgate is currently the manager of the English team. Surely that's grounds for firing in this game. Oh boy, a few things better than watching England versus Rome. Right, Aston, is that Aston Villa? Beats me, but this tactic clearly wasn't working for us last time. 3-5-2 then. Oh boy, nobody wants to watch this one. Well, let's give the few that did turn up a nice treat then, shall we? A nice treat. Jings, this team is useless. That was a pitiful result. I'd feel like I wasted my day if I went out to a match and came away with a 0-0. I've been forced to cancel your transfer. Why? The English transfer window is now closed. Couldn't I just fire these people then? Monthly, highlighting, performing. Okay, good for that. Drone doing well. Training schedule. Okay. Transfer thing is now closed, so what's that, closed for a year? Whoa, it's September already. Maybe people are going to stop making me these pitiful offers for my players anymore. Yeah, there's not even statistics on the matches being played, shots taken, possession. But I suppose that kind of information would be wasted on us here since we don't see the match at all. Not even the slightest glimmer. Jings, you have days of work like this? You come in, you realise you have nothing to do all day? Jings, I wouldn't even waste time being in the office in that case. Rotate the team. Clearly these suckers aren't doing it. I don't know how, but perhaps I should try. Team information. Manager fact file, staff list, squad list, team info. Do I have some way of changing their positions? Maybe I have to do that in the actual matches. We'll try that in the upcoming match then. Alright, Everton, you're going down just as soon as I can figure out how to... I click on one person, switch them around. Right, clearly our goalkeeper is not up to par. So Nash, you're going in there. Riggett's a CB. Alright, Riggett, take out Southgate. Johnson's a Lamenter. Take out Bendon. And a ramming order from Greening can replace the... What's even ram? Oh, well, there you go. Get ramming. And who else do we have? Juninho. Kind of sounds like Junko, so we'll put you in. And... Davies from CB is going to take Mills B thing. And I want us to go for a 3-3-1-3. Go! Well, we lull the enemy into a true sense of security. And then we make our great comeback, starting with Johnson and coming up with nothing. Right, if we just have a team of Johnsons then we might do a bit better. Everton must be a really strong team if they took us down at our best. Jake managing Man City, right? Get that bloke Haaland out, he's useless. I have no idea who that is, but I assume it's a very strong Man U player. Wait, that's not Man U, that's Man City. Probably different things. Right, Massimo Macron. What's this all about? Oh, I skipped. Oops. Oh well, it couldn't have been that important. Alright, gotta take down Bradford, right? There we go! See my awesome lineup working for us? I told you, nothing but a team of Johnsons and we're good. Right, continue with ramming order. Actually, can I change out our tactics here? Let's go for something a bit more aggressive. No, certainly not 4-4-2. 4-3-3 on the other hand. Oh, good lord. See, that's how you do it. That is absolutely how you do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's not a goal. That's a red card. Truth be told, I don't know what a red card means, but it did add to the list, so that's got to be good. Plus, people would come to watch a match for the red cards, so it's okay. And not only that, we scored the most goals out of anyone, unless that's a 7 that Portsmouth did, but they probably cheated. I'll get my man Ernie Shacklerock on the case. Send in GMA. Domestic player thingamajigger. The following player ban information. So he's banned for 2 matches. Probably broke a leg or something. Red card means the player is removed from the pitch and for the rest of the game, and possibly banned for the next game or 2. Well, they certainly were. I wonder what they did. Probably hurling racial epithets on the pitch. Good boy. Alright, Leicestershire. You've seen what we're capable of. You know you're going down. So that's them doing the 4-4-2. The 4-3-3 certainly nailed us some results, so let's have it. Let's have it. How do I actually start the match? Maybe I need to replace one of my players because they got kicked out? Yeah, you're not allowed in here. So who's our replacement CB? Also, what's a CB? Centre back, right? So let's have... Close. I like that. Let's get close. Wait, I just changed out our lineup, didn't I? Yeah, I made it 4-4-2. No, it's 4-3-3. Go. Leicestershire won't know what hit them. To put that win in perspective, Bradford are 2 divisions below the one Jake is in. Sounds bad for them. Oh dear. Leicestershire had their Weetabix today, and nobody came to watch this. That's fine, we don't do our best for the very few people that turn up. We need a big crowd to really get us rolling. A whole lot of not much going on. I don't know why they made this window just one bit too short to see everything. Alright, Bradford. Round 2, leg 2. Okay, so we get to fight teams a number of times. Well, everybody, grab your passports. We're going to Bradford. Yeah. Red carded, and we take advantage to butcher them, and it's only half time. There we go. Oh, good lord, it just keeps on going. Right, Janino, fortunately you were our backup. I'm going to put in boating. That sounds cool. How do I switch you 2 out? Boating refuses to do it. Alright. Get Jim and his rickets on it. Nobody gonna join in here? Nobody wants to take their place. Will anyone take your place? You cannot substitute a red-carded player. Oh, so what they want me to do is substitute Mendieta? Alright then, I said Jim and his Ricketts can get in there. Go! A little disappointed that we didn't see much of a follow-up there, but still, Bradford absolutely smeared against the wall. What a great manager. Boateng, you're in. No, I'm not. They're just letting you know you got a red card so you can adjust tactics. Ah. But I don't think I was able to continue unless I adjusted something. Yet again, top scorer round. As a result of the last match, I have the following ban information. Janiko's off for 1 match. Fine by me. Is everything else okay? No problems, boss. With a performance like that, of course there are no problems. Okay, when's our next match then? Holy smokes, there's a fat heap of nothing to this game. Right, Southampton. What's the story? Juno's not allowed in another game. Send back in Mr. Ricketts. And we should be fine with that, right? 4-3-3 might be working well for us, but we need a shake-up. Let's go for the 1-2-3-4. And what are Southampton up to? 4-4-2. Well then, this will be a hard counter to them, I'm sure. I feel like I'm missing someone, though. After all, it's not letting me continue. I don't understand. What am I missing? Are any of these people banned? Surely it would say if they're banned. Wait, why is right midfielder playing CB? I don't really know. Ah, you mean this? Yeah, probably. Maybe they should be replaced with a left back. But how do I... Oh, I think I get it. There we go. Right, so the grey ones are our substitutes. That must be it. And then these guys are absolute bench warmers. I feel bad for them. So let's bring in Russell. S. Russell. Probably a Simon Russell. Right, we gotta switch some people out. What else can we bring in here? Hang on, I just had a thought. Can we make goalkeepers work other positions? Hey, that'd be cool. So, if we had Boney Jones working the... Ooh, I don't know. First I'll bring you up here, and then try and switch you in there. Ah, sweet! Alright, the goalkeeper's going up front. Christie's going to support from the back. Let's get Suarez in on the actual goals. There we go. They won't know what hit him. And surely it's going to result in a real upset. Yeah, well, us getting defeated would be an upset. Come on, goalkeeper. You're really good at kicking balls. I've seen goalkeepers send them into orbit, so surely that would have worked out for us. Nothing sacred. Jake pulling out all the sanity. I mean stops. Pulling out all the stops. It was worth a go. In Blitzball, Keeper actually ends up with the highest shot in the game. He's a real onion knight of a striker. Right, Arson lol. Time for another go. I think we need 2 people on the offensive. Actually, 3 sounds even better. I don't know what a lamb is, but let's get Jim and Ricketts up front with Boney Jones and Christie. And that should work well for us. There we go, I knew it would work out. Support from the goalies up front, and we're going to have Arsenal pasted across the stands. Right, halftime means time for another shake-up. Boney Jones did great. So there's no real point in taking... Well, okay. More goalkeepers up front, that's what we need. Carry on. Christie's probably very, very confused, but that's okay. The way I see it, if you have goal... Oh, what happened here? I don't know. Alan Johnson probably got injured or something. So switch you out with Zenden. You'd think having goalkeepers on your striker range would actually help them block any offensive. So I'll believe in it. Oh, definitely not calmist. There we go. I think somebody was telling me how great Arsenal was. Well, I'm not seeing that greatness. I'm seeing someone that gets absolutely crushed by my brilliant Zhuge Liang tier tactics. And then again, Christie was the only one to score. They must be very confused. Alright, Brummies. They surely won't know how to handle our tactics. So what's the story with Johnson? Is he just injured or what? And what is ski? Skiing? No, that wouldn't make any sense. Probably skill, right? Oh, he's very unfit. Absolutely knackered. Right, bring back the Zenden. What's... Oh, the number of goals scored. It's a shame because Johnson actually scores goals for us. Then I probably shouldn't have you on my bench if you're that knackered. Are you able to come back, Janino? Alright, get rid of that greening fellow you're in. Known for taking penalty kicks and often running in the opposing penalty box in an attempt to find a winner whenever his team were trailing. He scored 26 goals in the Bundesliga. Says Hans-Jörg Butt. I don't understand what you're saying, but I do understand that Christie is bringing it home. Oh, no, that's a red card. Nothing to worry about. Surely we get to win overall if the enemy gets a red card, right? Plus, we had got a goal scored on us by a supermarket chain. Come on. So what are we looking at here? Why is this different? Birmingham, Middlesbrough, 1-1 at the top there. Ah, okay, those were done on Saturday. Sunday, rather. Saturday had the other ones. Doesn't seem relevant, but okay. It's just Devlin's hair is red. We're talking about goalkeepers who actually scored. That makes sense, right? They're great at kicking the ball. Alright, player training coach, they're clearly not up to snuff, so we need to fix this. Davies, Nemesis, and Johnson not doing very well. Well, here's your problem right now, too much resting. There we go. Chelsea, what do you have for me? Middlesbrough, Chelsea. Not sure if this 3-3-1-3 is working out for us. Let's go for the 1-2-3-4. Oh, no. Let's take the 3-6-1. Christie, you're up front, but the goalkeepers are going to be right behind you. And Greening will give ramming orders instead of close. We've got two centre backs. Maybe I should have a right back there instead. Like Stockdale. Alright, get to it. What's Chelsea bringing? 4-4-2. Looks really weak, but might be difficult to score goals against. That's alright, Christie can handle it all. It's the Schneider of our team here. Come on, Christie, it's all on you. Oh, there we go. Wait, was that a red or a goal? Boney Jones doesn't seem to be doing too well. So we'll switch you out with Macaroni. Okay, I don't seem to be able to do that. Oh, I think it's just telling me that Boney Jones is redded or something. It was a red. What a shame. Why does it have to show up in the same area as all the goals? Just serving to confuse. A player suspension. Oh, I skipped it, but I'm assuming Boney Jones is out for a while. We have young Stuart Downing. As a Liverpool fan, I suggest never give him a chance to play. Stuart Downing, huh? Are they one of our squaddies here? Downing. Is this who you're talking about? 19-year-old S. Downing. There we go. We'll get rid of him just for you. I'll get back to my important schedule. What can I do for you? Excellent. You'd be interested in signing a new deal. What sort of deal is he looking for? How about we first and foremost pay him 250 quid. Oh, no, not that. There we go. For a 1-year contract with no bonus for goals. Relegation? I don't know what that means. There we go. He's looking for a much higher wage than that. Well, that's my final offer. Here's 250 quid. Won't even pay for the petrol to get you to the match. Something isn't right here. He says he will not sign and wants to leave when his current contract expires. Yeah, think about your options. I think something was messed up with the dialogue there, or I was failing to understand it. Anyway, he's going on the transfer list. He's not in my future plans now. It feels like you're really stuck with people. You can't fire them like you can in Motorsport Manager. The Zhushweng Zhong says, beautiful chat rules came after a recommendation from a friend. Again, a friend would recommend someone to come here. Still, if you like it, it might just be the place for you. Middlesbrough, Portsmouth. Never been to Portsmouth, but I know someone from there. So we should do them a solid by outperforming. But B. Jones was booked for a while, so let's get Nash up front instead. Christie up front, flanked by goalkeepers Lammers and Rammers. I don't know, what else can we have here? The 5-2-3? Yeah, that's more like it. 2 goalkeepers and a striker out front. Have at. And it works immediately. Oh, for Portsmouth it works immediately. That's okay, we'll have our comeback. We will yet have our comeback. Come back! Not exactly glorious. I have to rethink this whole goalkeeper idea. Maybe they'd be better in defence. But you can defend from up front, right? Maybe the instinct kicks in, they try to grab the ball. Plus, good to get some experience for our goalkeepers. There we go. Trusty single-handedly keeping this team afloat. Very single-handedly. There we go. We stopped the coal train. Attendance is slipping, but think we get a lot of money for everybody coming in. At least I assume we do. We could check the numbers on that, I'm sure. Statistics, tables... Where's our finances? Team info, finances... Large prices here. No, that's League versus Cup. So where's the money that I make on ticket prices? I know it's very high. It's meant to be... Wait, what's grade? Maybe this is the grade that we charge for ticket prices? Are these upcoming or previous? It goes into 2004, so I assume it's upcoming. So if we make them all grade 3, we could get even more money out of them. I assume. No, he said that grade 3 was the lowest cost, didn't he? So we want grade 1. There we go. True Middlesbrough fans will pay for it. Hell, they'll pay for the whole season ticket. Yeah, there we go. How to sort them out. And... okay, I think I can change these, but let's just make sure it's all very high. But that doesn't tell me the money that I'm making. Grade is based on attractiveness of the fixture. Grade 1 are the biggest and best teams. Grade 3 are cup games against minnows. What's a minnow? Oh, we can do website advertising. National advertising for our merchandise, which we don't appear to be making any money off of. Let's have a meeting about our website. Wow, nobody's buying stuff off our sweet web page. I also appear to be losing money. In fact, my bank balance looks very, very bad. Now that can't be right. What's going on here? This month we lost 1.5 million. Oh, wait. What did I spend 8 million on? I wasn't signing players. I did expand our shop, sure, but let's have a talk with the bank. Expenditure is being spent on building costs, mostly. Yeah, it's all those building costs. If we didn't have those, then we'd be fine, surely. Alright, we're just spending money to make money. We sell no tickets, we sell no merchandise. How are we losing money? We need a sponsorship mod. Put on the club website. I take it that you're interested in setting up a website for the club. Here's a breakdown of the cost. Wait, who the hell pays £25,000 for a little website? Set up the website and one of the merchandising and tickle. Yeah, set everything up. Hello, Bankman. Loans, overdrafts. I need extra money. You can get a loan or an overdraft. I will take out a... arrange an overdraft? How much overdrafting can we do? I know the money's going down, but I think it wraps around. There we go. I'd like a £5 million overdraft, please. Wonderful. Jings, if large companies pay that much for websites, I want to be the guy that they pay that money to. October, it must be getting cold and miserable. Nobody would want to be turning up to football games now. Tell me we've come to the end of the season. Where are all the games at? The music's driving 3 cats in a car crazy. Well, as I often say, a punishment game needs to fulfill at least one of 3 criterion. It needs to be punishing for me to play, or punishing for viewers to watch, or incredibly difficult. If it can do at least one of those 3 things, then it's a successful punishment game. If it does more than one of those 3 things, it's a fantastic punishment game. If it does all 3, then it's Coronation Street and the missing hot pot recipe. As for this one, though, I mean, the game is garbage, there's no question about that, but is it really punishing to play? I suppose it would be punishing to play if I had to play this all week, because there's nothing really to the game, but I wouldn't say it's... I'm not feeling oppressed by it in any way, shape, or form. The music's the most oppressive part, and I've just kind of faded out. It's like I'm waiting in a very long elevator ride. Actually, this game is about as interesting and exciting as a long elevator ride. Right, how are we handling this one? We've still got... Why do we have centre backs on the front? Let's get nothing but lots of strikers out front. That'll get us lots of goals. And then maybe have some right back, left back, and centre back there. Surrounded by extra goalkeepers. Look at that, imagine having to play against 3 goalkeepers. That sounds difficult. Let's go and demolish Coventry. I don't know what Coventry are in terms of skilled football teams, but we're probably going to smear the floor with them. Probably gonna smear... There we go. Why do viewers hold the power to punish you? Says Wishlung. Not gonna lie, the dynamic is interesting yet paradoxical. I like to run challenges on the stream, but challenges aren't worth jack unless there's something on the line. And there's two layers of things being on the line. Viewers can bet their imaginary points on the outcomes on it, so they can generate points or lose points. But I myself, if I fail to perform, I have to do a punishment game. That's what this is all about. It adds a bit of stakes to it. Very much adds to my own enjoyment. Okay, so Christie managed, but not just Christie. We've got other people scoring goals now. Middlesbrough's on the up. Probably due to my impeccable work as manager. I'd rather watch Coronation Street than this, to be... I've been waiting on Euristo running Coronation Street. He promised he'd do it now years ago. And we're still waiting. So whenever you see Euristo, be sure to bother him about it, because he's a really lazy guy. He doesn't do anything unless he really feels he has to. So, Zenedine, I don't know if you were banned or what, but get off. We can have Alan Johnson as our new Lammer or Rammer or something. And then with our amazing new setup, Newcastle is also going down. There we go, Jim and his Ricketts manages for us. And then Christie with a follow-up. Why has Christie got a red... Oh, they got a yellow, that's fine. Yellow's just a warning. A warning's nothing fancy. There we go. Oh, okay. Thought we had it there. But Shearer? Edmund Shearer? What a comeback. What an amazing draw. This game's... Game hasn't got a whole lot going for it when there's no actual footy going on. If Twitch was around 2 decades ago, there probably would have been people streaming this weekly. Oh god. Now, don't get me wrong, I love myself a nice long campaign, but can't see myself going for something for weeks and months on end. Right, Bolton. Have at. Gotta remember, this is a variety channel. I know it ticks some people off that we start playing a game they really like and then 2 weeks later it's gone from the channel. But I really like variety in my gaming diet. Speaking of variety, I think it's time we gave Nash a proper shot at being our real goalkeeper. And if this Suarez guy is as good as people claim he is, surely he'll be able to score goals up along there with the Ricketts. The Ricketts themselves can be over there, and that should be fine. Go for it. I don't know who Jarlt... Oh, they're not on my team. This new goalkeeper seems pretty awful. Come on, Nash. You're just letting them all in. Like a black hole sucking the balls in. I don't even know what this means. Did Macaroni have a problem? We can shove them out. Alright, Nash, you're clearly not up for it. Suarez can manage the goals a lot better than you. Christie tries but fails. I don't know who Yardle is, but they were on point. That or the balls just rolled into the goals of their own accord. Birch is always complaining at me. Wanted to talk about the training. There's a report. Wow, Christie, apparently worst player. Nonsense, Christie's the only one keeping us around here. So is relegation a real thing in this game then, I wonder? I didn't really understand the term relegation promotion until I played Motorsport Manager. It was a real eye-opener, that game. It's been a while. Where did Jake migrate to? I'm not migrated yet, but in 3 days I'll be migrating out of Sweden. I'll be landing in Austria. Whether or not I stay in Austria is an unknown. Another match of Bolton? Hopefully Nash doesn't just let us down again. Oh, right. If you keep letting me down like that, Nash, you're out of here. Where is... There we go. Nash, you're going to have to actually score some goals from the front now. Well, Jim and his Ricketts coming out with something to save our day, but I'm not sure if it was enough. Why Austria? I was in Austria earlier this year. I liked what I saw, so I want to go back and experience more of it. I'm not going to set down any routes until I'm quite certain. I'm in a uniquely enjoyable position where I can very much choose where to live without having to move for work or family or any other ridiculous such notions. So I'll take advantage of that and find a place that I really want to stay. Does mean that I'm going to be travelling out of a backpack and suitcase for some time, but that's okay. I've got a mobile streaming platform. The streams will continue wherever internet can be found. Liverpool. Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool all losing that week. Yeah, and they're about to lose again. Right, let's actually put on our A game here. Clearly, Nash ain't cutting it over there. So, Suarez, you take it. As for who's up front, Nemesis, you're a centre striker. Macaroni and Christie. Ricketts is up there as well. And we'll have Close there on the right mid. I still like having goalkeepers at the back because I think they'll add an extra layer of goal defense. So Nash, you're staying in. There we go, Liverpool. Time for the ultimate sunning. Which part of Austria? City or rural? Rural. I'm going to be starting out in Baden, just south of Vienna, and then working my way around the country. But I'll also be heading over to Hungary. Well, we kept Liverpool on a leash, but I'm surprised that Christie couldn't rise to put any behind the net there. Mendieta is meant to be our star player. I wasn't paying attention to star players, but maybe I should. Team info, staff, squad list. If only I could sort by value, but who's worth the big bucks? Hey, Macaroni is, and I feel like I don't use them much. Same with Ricketts. They're both valued higher than Christie, apparently. Schwarzer, Nash, and Russell are... Oh, I think it's sorted by position. I don't see any goalies this far down. Oh, well, we got Jones, and Jones is a pretty low value one. Guess that's why they're listed. And Mills isn't happy, probably because they never get used. I only hear dodgy things about Hungary lately here in Australia. Yeah, well, have you been there? I don't put much stock in what people have heard or second-hand info. I was in Hungary, and I liked what I saw. That's pretty much where my opinion starts and ends. Coming towards the end of the year. Does that mean we're coming towards the end of the season? One would hope so. When do we start working on a new car? I need to get its livery made. Right. Financial issues. What issues? What are you talking about? I'm very concerned at our financial position. This is typical of you moaning about money. Well, you've wasted enough of my money. I have every right to moan. Is that all he's gonna say? Alright, Manchester United. Time to get absolutely humbled. That's meant to be them getting humbled, not me. Come on, Christie. Put your back into it. Oh, Crivens, no. Well, we're just getting whipped by the Chesters here. Probably not good for us. When's our relegation? Just sign the Funko Pops deal, get the chairman off your back. It's fine. Not sure if we have much power over the sponsorship offers here, apart from just performing better. And this is where we'll perform our greatest. Let's take down Charlton. With some new tactics as well. 3-3-1-3. It feels like the AI always uses 4-4-2. Maybe they do. Damn, I'm surprised we're not making loads of money. Ah, what's that about Young getting a red card? Who would have thought? Where's the body? Yeah, I charge a ridiculous amount for my seats at the venues, right? So why aren't I making absurd amount of money out of that? Do we get to see the tournament leaderboard? I believe we do. Statistics, tables. Look at all that. Position is being topped by... What, it doesn't even sort it? Are we Division 1 or what? Maybe I have to scroll down to see our position. Hang on, we're position 18? That sounds really good. Assuming P stands for position. It is sorted by points, doesn't look like it. 15, 19, 17, 18. Anyway, 18 points sounds amazing. Oh no, P stands for played. Oh, okay, maybe that's less amazing. Ah, perhaps at the far right where it says PTS is points. In which case, maybe slightly less than amazing. So I hope you didn't put all your points behind Middlesbrough here. Okay, fair enough. Well, we're not the worst. Even though we're Middlesbrough. Let's get back to looking at our schedules and finding a way to run off with the team's money. Alright, Chairman, what do you want to know? The development of the club shop. Our new merchandising outlet is open for business. I hope the commercial manager can make it... Do I have a commercial manager? I thought I fired them. Staff list. Oh no, see, Putin is our commercial manager and they are crap. So maybe I should just fire them. And then try and get ourselves a new one. How's our finances doing, all things considered? Oh. Oh wait, is that negative 7 million? Because I think that's negative 7 million. How are we hemorrhaging all this money? Those building costs are outrageous. Maybe upgrading the shop cost a lot more money than I thought it did. I thought it only cost a couple million. Looks to have cost us all of the millions. Oh well, let's get back to looking at our schedule. Everything seems safer there. What is it you'd like to see me? Wasn't I been firing? Oh yeah, I'm firing you. You don't have the abilities I'm looking for. I know when I'm not wanted. If you don't believe me, you'd better sack me. Don't worry, you are sacked. You must be one of the worst commercial managers. You're not even gonna beg me to keep your job. Seems to be little point. You've made up your mind. You won't get anywhere with any attitude like that. Get out of my office. Right, I need myself a new commercial manager. Maybe I should be scouting someone before just firing who I do have, but still. Where is my commercial manager? How do I get a new one? I don't know. Ah, I can do a staff search. So I can search for a commercial manager. I want the best of the best. So I want Ambrose. You're hired. If we can come to an agreement. I wanted to check the balance of my transfer fund. Whoa, wait, where'd that money come from? I thought I had no money. Ah, no, let's not bother with that. We'll make it be the chairman's problem. Hello, thanks for agreeing to meet me. You interested in hiring me? I thought about it, decided I don't. The moment I saw his face, I decided no. Right, I'm gonna make you an offer that you cannot refuse. I'm sorry, I need a higher salary. Alright, I'll offer you slightly more. Ah, jeez, man, a fussy bugger here. There we go. You better manage my shop like crazy. I want everybody in Middlesbrough wearing a Middlesbrough FC t-shirt. And the cap. And the, let me think, it's 2003. I want them to be having pogs as well. No, Crivens, what were the fads in 2003? I don't know. My mind was elsewhere back then. Alright, Blackburn. With the power of our shop and our new commercial manager, you're going down. See, with an immediate red card, Christie takes advantage, further advantage, Nemesis comes in as well. Oh man, Blackburn is just out of here. How does relegation taste? You'll have to tell me, because I will never know. Look at that. 6 goals scored. That's got to be worth some points, right? Do you get points for scoring goals, or only for winning matches? Well, we certainly climbed up there, didn't we? 22 points. It wouldn't take many to push us right up here now, would it? Discuss the last match. The last match went amazingly. What do you want to know? I just wanted to congratulate you on a great win. Good. I deserve some respect for the way I manage the team. Don't get too excited. Birch, what do you want to know? I don't really care. You keep telling me Christie is doing the worst, but Christie is single-handedly keeping us afloat. I think you get points for wins, but goals decide tiebreakers. Man, Motorsport Manager was so much fun, but it's probably a good thing that it ended when it did. Too much of a good thing can be an even better thing, right? Alright, get all those strikers out there. Manchester United need to go down. We need a better defence, actually. I'm not even sure goalkeepers could manage this. I need centre-back Cooper and left-back Murphy on the case. But yeah, that should actually work out for us. Manchester, eat it. Christie, now's the time. Start getting those goals in. Okay, it's all thanks to our BOW that we're actually keeping it level. Come on, take him down. There we go. Christie's right foot saving the day. A little unhappy that they brought in a Sol Skajer, but yeah, I'll take drawing with Manchester U. They seem like a top dog. Yeah, it must have been pretty gutting getting this game for your Game Boy Advanced as a kid in 2000 and whenever, and find out there's no actual football in it. It's just menus. Nothing but menus. Super Goal, or even Goal on the NES was more exciting than this. Why is Schwarzer in red here? Did they get kicked out? How could you red card a goalie? That can't be a real thing. I refuse to believe it. They probably want Stockdale out for some reason. We got a spare RB? No. Don't worry, they'll regret bringing in Solskjaer 17 years later. I don't understand the reference, but okay. How in the world? Tarkin says, 31 months, I might have to make a doctor's appointment, have them check if everything's okay in my brain. They'll find problems that you don't even want to know about. Alright, this doesn't look good. Wait, I still can't start? What's the problem here? I don't understand. Ah, player with red is on here, so you need to Gingawa. How in the world does a goalie get a red card? They just walk up to the middle of the field and just punch the daylights out of one of the other team members. Oh, we are drowning in the reds here. Don't you lose if you get a certain amount of reds? Oh, you can't switch out a red, can you? I just have to continue. And looking at it, did Nash get a yellow? What is up with my goalies? Must be the racial epithets. Oh, come on. We need you to bring out that golden foot, Christy. Ah. The game hadn't started. Your goalie was injured, I assume. If you get 5 reds, you forfeit. I think somebody told me it was 3 when I was playing Euro... What was it? It wasn't FIFA, was it? It was World Cup 98. Now that was a very enjoyable game to play. Bringing Scotland to be World Championships. Domestic player suspension. As a result, Wright has been domestically banned for 2 matches. Okay, should we care? Probably not. Is this a GBA game? Yes. Game Boy Advanced. Never had one, so I haven't played most of the GBA. What's the word? The catalogue. The catalogue of Game Boy Advance games largely elude me. But from what I have seen, I haven't been impressed with any of them. Was Golden Sun a Game Boy Advance game that Spam was trying to sell us all on the merits of in the Rose Tinted Marathon? Like, that game looked like ass, but Spam did not sell it very well. Spam's a good streamer and a good guy a guy all around, but he did not sell that game to me or anybody else really. Golden Sun was one of the better GBA games. Really? Good lord. Scary thought. I played Advanced Wars for the Nintendo DS, did not enjoy it. I don't like Advanced Wars. Right, so are we still redded out on our incredible goalkeeper? Nope, Suarez is getting back in there. I don't know why Wright is already yellow, but we'll just switch them out if we can. What is AT? Is that attack? I bet it's attack. In that case, get out there. Take Christie's spot. Christie is long deserving a rest right now. And let's have at. Good old Ricketts. Again, 28,000 people watching. Where's my money for them turning up? I should probably check the old money situation since that is not going well for us previous. Holy moly, where's the money going? We should be making huge amounts of money on our shop and all these seats that we're selling, and yet we don't. League TV, sponsorship, gate receipts, merchandising... And yet it's all being fizzled away on what exactly? Building costs, apparently. If it weren't for the building costs, we'd largely be okay. A total expenditure, £30 million. It's a away match. Ticket goes on home team only. Ah, well, we just need to invite everybody to come and play over in Middlesbrough. Right. Jinx, this season's going on forever. When does it end? Christmas? I love the way you can play the GBA in direct sunlight, but yeah, the catalogue was largely unremarked. You could? No, you couldn't. The GBA didn't have a backlight. It wasn't until the Game Boy Special, I think, that they actually developed backlight technology. Of course, the Nintendo DS kicked the ass of every portable console. Before and largely after as well. PSP was great in its own right, but it was no DS. The GBA SP, yeah, the Special. SP did stand for Special, right? Chairman, wants to talk about financial issues. What would you like to know, Mr. Chairman? You have failed to improve the financial situation enough to get us out of trouble. You said I had 3 months to sort it out. I will sort it out before the 3 months deadline. Well, I hope you do. I'll have no option but to sack. Okay. Yes, Scipio. It's a bit later, Jake. You got 38 games in the league? Hopefully we're going to get those done within 3 months. Where's the league table? My god, we've only played 22 and we have to do 38? Jeez, Crivens. What a lovely Christmas gift, being told you're about to be fired. God, that has happened to someone I know. Just before Christmas, yeah, you're fired, bye. No package for being fired either, it's just out you go. Rough stuff. Chick staring at the 2-hour timer like there's a glass of water in the desert. Yeah, this game overstayed its welcome 3/4 of an hour ago. You're in a very working class area. You've priced out all your support. Actually, couldn't I just sell a player who's worth a lot of money? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh no, it's not transfer season, is it? Dang, how are you meant to make money mid-season if you can't transfer players out? Ambrose, what do you want to know? Ooh, my saviour. We've been approached by a pay-per-view company. That was still a thing in 2003, wasn't it? Yeah, sounds great. That should make us plenty of money. I wonder if there's a downside to it. There's a mid-season transfer window in January, got it. So we just need to win against Birmingham to show the world that we are worth it all. Macaroni immediately putting it behind the net. Wait, I have someone called Job? Who are you? Oh, you're the third fittest guy we have out there. Highly rated. Pretty highly skilled. I don't know what its show is, but good job. Joseph desired job. Wait, is that a joke? Surely it's a joke, right? Murphy's getting out of here. Birmingham are attempting a comeback, but it's no good. Job is out there, and he's taking names. What a cursed name. That's a good post-Christmas gift. They actually run football matches that close to Christmas? Jings Malings. Alright, where's that lucrative deal? Player suspension. Murphy is out. We don't care about Murphy. This pay-per-view deal, on the other hand, that's not a lot of money. That wasn't good work at all. He's probably taken a big cut for himself. Boxing Day and New Year's Day are two of the biggest days of the season. Well, that sounds awful. Certainly not how I'd like to spend my Boxing Day or my New Year's Day. Birch is at it again. Crivens, would you just shut up, Birch? I'm actually going to skip over you now because I don't care what you're saying. You can now buy players again. Ooh, do you know what that means? It means I can sell players. Let's look at our squaddy list. Find somebody who's going to bridge the gap. Right, Mindietta, I never use you. So it's time for you to be sold. List remove. Was that what I wanted to do? I don't know. Oh, you are transfer listed. Why does nobody want to buy you? Alright. Well, I won't remove your list later on, but we'll try and find anybody else who can repair our finances by being sold. Do you have anyone else that's worth some real money? Right, I never use this Marinelli individual. So you're going onto the list as well. And no, I don't want to sell Macaroni. They're actually scoring goals. Alright, great. What can I do for you? Oops, I didn't actually want to remove them from the list. Oh, this is the end. Are you messing him around? No, it's not. It's going straight back onto the transfer list because that was an accident. Oh. Murphy, I think, has to get out of here. An LB. Do I have anyone else on the LB? Ah, right. There we go. I don't know who this Boateng is, but they're coming in with the good goals against demolishing Everton. Hey, Wayne Rooney's there. How did he ever become a big name? I think he scored one important goal at a very important moment and then that was it. Always had the face of a spanked chimpanzee though. There we go, demolishing Everton. Nothing new though. Right, what would you like to talk to me about? They're going on the transfer list. I'd be grateful if you could explain why I am actually being put under pressure, so do make us some money. My player feels he's not being given a chance to prove himself. No one is guaranteed a place here. He has little chance, to be honest. Don't see any point of him staying. I'd rather he left. I don't know who we're talking about. There we go. Your player's going on the list. I need money. And what do you want to know, Birch? Transfer deadline already? God, I hope people buy my players then. I'm under some real financial pressure here. A bid for Bradley. What would you like? Oh, I'm going to need a bit more money than that. How about 1.2 million? Not held to ransom. Schwarzer is our amazing goalie, so that's not happening, my friend. Oh, we're far from relegation. We're actually doing alright, Helden. It's just financially we're in a bit of a pit because I spent all the money on our superstore. Yeah, a little winning streak. I like the sound of that. Whenever I see your name, Finboy, I feel the need to throw your life away in Xenonauts. Xenonauts isn't too taxing a game to run, so it might end up being something I run when I'm on the move. Well, it's mostly the chairman barcode, you have to understand. Right, Luton, come on, let's continue this winning spree that we're on. Yeah, there we go. Nemesis has it. And Macaroni following up. All too easy. Down you go, Luton. Isn't that an airport? Yeah, there's a Luton airport, is there not? Weird place to foster a football team, but anything can go on in those terminals. Oka. Oh my god, everybody's after my goalie. I tell you what, you can have him if we have a ridiculous offer. Will you pay 5 million for my goalie? They're worth at least that. I thought as much. In that case, Aston has to go down to prove their worth. Technically, Jake probably loses money every time he plays the game, maybe, but our players are getting better and better, so they'll be worth more than we can sell them for more. Oh, less so you. I don't know what Ram and Cam and Lamb are, but let's get a Lammer in, shall we? Oh wait, I can't substitute out Reds, we just lose them from the game. That's difficult. The winning streak somewhat continues. A draw against Aston Villa is surely a win for Middlesbrough. Buddy of mine not just does football, but football betting, tells me about ridiculous accumulator bets that some people win. I think it's the only way anybody in Middlesbrough actually makes any sizable amount of money, is on outlandish football bets. Player suspension, don't care, carry on. CAM is central attacking midfield. What does that even mean? I guess they are in the middle of the field, but they play offensively rather than defensively. So they might actually score some goals from the mid rather than just passing in the ball around. Uh-oh. Oh no, 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 Chairman, I swear. We're looking alright. We're still deep financial trouble. We need this situation sorted out, and fast. Well, all I can do is put players in the transfer list and hope people buy them. You better hope they do, or you'll be out of a job in a month's time. My scouts have been rooting about Mark Wilson. Well, that sounds reasonable, provided you make me an offer I cannot refuse. 1.5 million. Oh, okay. Not even a 10% increase was too outrageous. Yeah, we need that Uno reverse card again. Oh, Carlo Nash. Surely we can squeeze a bit of money out for you. I need to sell the player. There we go, bye-bye. Thanks for the money. Wait, is that how Nash looks? No, that's Nash's agent. I have a feeling my player would... Oh, so what? Everybody needs to agree to these things? So could you sign a player and the player just goes, no, I don't want to move, and then the whole thing gets blocked? Sounds very bureaucratic for football. Crivens, give me the old five-a-sides in the, on the pitch. Out in the playground instead. This all just sounds like too much. The player has to sign a contract with his new club. The player or the player's agent? I'm keen for a yeah, blah, 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 blah. Players are still humans with rights, believe it or not. Well, as a person, maybe, but as a player, surely they're property of their team. Joseph Jobber. Oh, that's some money, but that's just unreasonable. I want 5 million for the Jobber. Oh, nobody wants to pay extra. I wonder how much you can get away with for that. Kind of starting to feel like Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. Now that was a terrible, terrible game. Absolutely not. Let's bring down Fulham. Except I can't because Mr. Wright has to go. Oh, Christie can be back. Forget Macaroni, bring in the Christie. Yeah, have at. Why is this still a problem? Because Wright needs to get all the way out. Oh yeah, I put a bunch of players in the transfer list, but people aren't coming to me for them. Oh wait, Chris, I'm getting demolished by Fulham. Christie, that golden foot of yours. That was okay, but we need more of a comeback. You know, these matches don't really feel like they're worth anything. When there's 30 or more of them going on in a season, it's hard to feel any impact out of them. But when we were playing Motorsport Manager, every race felt like it had something on the line. Especially when people lose all their points due to one single point found in the faults via the GMA. Phoebe chillax too chill with those rules. Right, what do you want? What do you want? Okay, Jobber is failing to meet our needs, so he can get out of here. May I have a look? That looks appealing. Good deal. Good deal for all involved. Transfer deadline, we need that dosh. Wishes to conclude the deal. Bye-bye, Nash. Don't worry, boss, we're making all that money back. Middlesbrough chairman gave a very funny rejection letter to a football manager player that applied for the manager job in real life. Why did it have to be a rejection, though? Is Middlesbrough so well managed today? I'm not really sure that solved my financial woes, though. Yeah, how are we 20 million in debt? Where are we spending all this money? We're somehow spending £5 million a month on building work. I thought we finished our new shop, and I don't recall working on anything else. Your outrageous ticket prices might have something to do with it. People still turn up for our games, I think. Oh, Jim and his rickets. Unacceptable. I need to pay my way out of debt here. 9.5 million. No, okay. Considers it ransom. It's going to be a ropey discussion with the chairman real soon. Okay, we can try to patch it together with this dosh. What's our problem? We've got somebody banned on the list somewhere? Ah, there we go. Greening has to go. Macaroni can take care of it. Football clubs rely on matchday revenue. It's like you've charged £100 to 10 people instead of £10 to 5,000 people. That sounds pretty bad. It's alright though, just we don't need people that aren't true fans of Middlesbrough. And when we can draw against Tottenham, why wouldn't you want to come and see our performance? Wait, was that some kind of overtime? I don't really understand how that works, but it worked in our favour. Yoink. Wait, it's still going? What's up with this? What was all that? Why did the match keep going on? We'd already won. Wait, now we're in penalties? Nemesis scores. Postiaga scores. Christie scores. They do not score. Get out of here. Jim and his rickets brings it up, and if they fail this... Oh, they didn't. The best they can do is draw. Ah, there we go. 7 goals for Middlesbrough. What a result. Overtime is played to 120 minutes with half-time too. That's so well. Down goes Tottenham. What that means for us, I have no idea. I'm aware we're past our 2-hour mark, but I want to see how it goes when the big cheese decides we have to go. So we're going to blitz our way through until we get to that. Yeah, the golden goal. Was it golden goal or golden ball? Anyway, it sounded like a really cool rule. None of this namby-pamby overtime stuff. There's also the silver goal. Oh, that just sounds overly elaborate. Right, we're into February. This is the month that we have our deadline for sorting out our financial woes. I have a funny feeling they're not going to be sorted out because we still continue to hemorrhage money. Hockey has a golden puck. Good to see hockey as being good and innovative. Iverson, I feel like that's the name I've heard. So what caused there to be an overtime last time? And yet we didn't get it there, even though we also drew. Silver Goal was just the online service way of getting rid of something. First make the feature so bad that everybody hates it, then get rid of it. Ooh. But that doesn't tell me how it works. It just tells me that it's awful. Alright, come on, Clash of the Titans with the chairman. I actually feel quite accomplished with what we've managed to do here. Not only have we not found ourselves in relegationville, in fact, when it comes to the overall tabling, look at that, you don't even need to scroll down the list to see Middlesbrough. If you scroll down, you see all the people we have triumphed over: Leeds, Charlton, Liverpool, Manchester City, Bolton and Chelsea. Easy money. Also drawing with Fulham, although we destroy Fulham. On top of that, we've saddled Middlesbrough with 20 million quid of debt, which is a victory in its own right. The game could end at the end of either half of extra time if a team was ahead, but we were ahead. Alright, what'll it be? What'll it be, Chairman? Yes, having reviewed our current finances, you have missed the deadline I set you. Come on, Mr. Chairman, I'm doing a great job. You can't sack me over money. No, you can beg me all you like, but you're fired. Now get out of my office. Well, good thing our schedule is already clear. Wait, what? I'm still working here. Are we about to find out that our chairman has decided to retire? On the other hand, it sure doesn't look like I have a team to manage anymore. Oh. A meeting with the chairman of Manchester United about the position of manager at Oh. Good. We're certainly interested in you becoming our manager. Did you not see the debt I left Middlesbrough with? Oh, well, Crivens. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I should have done some negotiations there, but that's okay. I'm just happy to be working for Manchester. Ooh, snazzy new office as well. Let's have a look at this team of ours. Oh, look at that. They're worth some actual money. I think the first thing we need to do is sell our star player. Yeah, I forgot that I could actually go up and negotiate the finances there, but that's okay. Believe it or not, I got headhunted, Kino. Manchester United saw my performance and decided that I was the kind of guy they needed. They need someone to straighten out their books, I'm sure. Let's have a look at those finances. Look at that, 33 million quid for me to squander. You're only down 20 million. So there we go. Once again, I stroll into a sports management game and completely crush it under my miserly ways. So, well, the only way that this game could possibly have been a real punishment game is if the viewers were the ones feeling punished there. Because whilst the game wasn't terribly exciting, it wasn't punishing. You know, maybe if the UI was much more horrible to work with, or the music were more grating, or just anything that made it unpleasant to play was around. But no, it was just a pretty boring menu game. And I'm very glad I never had this, because I would probably been very unhappy with that. The economic drama was great, not really punishing, no, certainly not. I wonder why Matty Mayo put it forward. They were in chat earlier, maybe they can explain their reasoning behind putting it forward. Not that all punishment games knock it out of the park. I mean, they can't all be Coronation Street, can they? Still though, yet again we come out on top, and yet again the game gets dropped because I have no long-running love for sports management, though I do love management. So, where do we go from here? I have 2 more punishment games lined up.